Welcome, friends. Today we're diving into something powerful, 5 keys of prayer. Prayer is not just a ritual, it's a lifeline. It's the breath of the soul, the bridge between heaven and earth. And when we understand how to truly pray, our relationship with God goes deeper, stronger, and more alive. Key 1, faith. The first key is faith. Hebrews 11:6 says, "Without faith it is impossible to please God, because anyone who comes to him must believe that he exists and that he rewards those who seek him." Prayer begins with belief, not in ourselves, but in the God who listens. When you pray, you're not just speaking into the air, you're speaking to a living God who hears every word. Faith is the foundation. Even if your words are few, faith makes them powerful. Remember, a small prayer with great faith is greater than long words without belief. Key 2, sincerity. The second key is sincerity. God doesn't want rehearsed performances, He wants your heart. Jesus warned against empty prayers just to impress people. He said, when you pray, go into your room, close the door, and pray to your Father who is unseen. Then your Father will reward you. Matthew 6:6. Sincere prayer is about being real, sharing your joys, your struggles, your doubts, your tears. God already knows your heart, but He wants you to pour it out before Him. Don't be afraid to be vulnerable. God treasures honest prayers. Key 3, persistence. The third key is persistence. Jesus told a story of a widow who kept coming to a judge, asking for justice. Though the judge was unfair, her persistence moved him. Jesus used this to teach us to never give up in prayer. Luke 18:1-8. Sometimes we pray once and expect an instant answer, but God's timing is not our timing. Persistence shows trust. It says, "God, I will wait, I will keep seeking, because I know you are faithful." Your breakthrough may not come overnight, but every prayer is a seed planted in faith. Don't stop knocking on heaven's door. Key 4, forgiveness. The fourth key is forgiveness. Jesus taught us to pray, "Forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors." Matthew 6:12. Unforgiveness blocks prayer. It's like a wall between us and God. When we choose to release bitterness and forgive others, we open the way for God's mercy and power to flow into our lives. Forgiveness doesn't mean forgetting or excusing. It means letting go and trusting God with justice. When you forgive, your prayers rise unhindered before God. Key 5, thanksgiving. The fifth key is thanksgiving. Philippians 4:6 says, "Do not be anxious about anything, but in everything by prayer and petition, with thanksgiving, present your requests to God." Gratitude changes everything. It shifts your focus from what's missing to what God has already done. When you pray with thanksgiving, even before the answer comes, you are declaring your trust in God's goodness. Thanksgiving fills your prayer with joy, with hope, with confidence that God is in control. These are the 5 keys of prayer: faith, sincerity, persistence, forgiveness, and thanksgiving. When you hold these keys, prayer becomes more than words. It becomes power. It becomes life. It becomes your direct connection with God. So I encourage you, pray with faith, pray with honesty, pray without giving up, pray with a forgiving heart, and always pray with thanksgiving. And as you do, you will see God move in ways beyond what you could imagine. If this message blessed you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so more people can learn to unlock the power of prayer. God bless you.